Welcome to the Trade Islands and North Tripe, aka in the fog in the nighttime, Skull Island. As you will see, I'm just going to flick over to the nighttime really quick. Definitely spooky, but hard to navigate, so we'll go back to the daylight hours. Since I've never seen this map before. Be pretty tricky navigating around here. There's the island at nighttime. Pretty dark. There's the lighthouse up there going around. So this is basically where we are right now. That's North Tripe on the left in the GPS. We gotta watch the depth meter here. There could be shoals. So I'm gonna go over the daylight hours so we can see what we're doing here. Till I get a little bit familiar with this place. Here we are, so we're 86 feet right now, under us. Wow, it always seems to turn up when you first enter. It loves to turn up into the wind. Let it pick up a little bit of speed and then we'll tack around here. We're coming around. There we go. Catch that autopilot. If you're curious about the shoals, you can find those. I'll show you in a second. Right here on the charts. Click that to bring your boat up so you can see it. So we can see if we get inside. Those depth contours. We'll get into some shallow water, so we gotta be careful of that. That is the main trade islands right over there. I think we're gonna have to do some tacking here. You get up on them. Almost feels like there's quite a current here. This is the beta, so they are working through just they're looking for reports of any issues right now. Seems to be working pretty good though. Want to bring the nose around a bit there. Too much. Okay. Just check that chart again. So we were showing about 9 ticks on that distance when I put the calipers over and measured on the side. We seem to be covering distances a lot faster on the Trade Islands map than we were on the Shearwater map. So that was approximately like 4 minutes ago when I did those measurements. Maybe a little longer than that, but just letting you see how we were traveling along there. So then we can open the GPS right up here. Just hit the minus to zoom out. I would like to get right in that entrance spot. I think the only way we're going to do that is to turn on the engine. Whoa. Pretty good waves out here. Okay, here comes the depth. 59. Down at the bottom. 61, 62. Should calm down once we get past this landmass on the right. I could lower the sails, but so we're that close to that spot, and we're showing 32-31 right now. 26. Gotta watch that depth close in here. That looks like a shoal right there. Between those two islands. Definitely looks very shallow right there on the right. Yeah, we're showing 19, 18. So what I do in the game is I just pull back, scroll the mouse wheel back, and then have a look under to see the depths a little bit. Great look at the trade islands. Back to 76. Really deep here. Getting shallower. Whoa, strong wind coming through there right now. I just noticed the wind's up to 50 here. May have to drop that sail. Gonna go right down this channel on the left, head to that bridge. That's just a seam with the game synchronizing. That's not a reef. Whoa, this is gonna get really shallow right here. What is the deal on this? Well, I don't think that's actually possible right there. Nope. Really shallow. We gotta turn. So that spot is the Dismal Heights, and you can't go over that. So we have to go back up north. Around it. That got shallow really quick there. I just checked the charts again, and I could see that 2 showing up really quick. Yeah, it's represented pretty good on the GPS map too. So once we clear that corner, we're almost there. So now we know what those green sections are. So if we looked over here to the left under the water, you'd see it's really shallow over that way. Gotta be quick with the instrument panel. Whoa. She's getting a lot of wind helm. Steering helm. Oh, that's the spot we gotta go down there. Thought we could also go right up that way. Interesting. There's like a way down here, but there's also that way up there. Interesting. Nope, that's taking us right back into that shallow reef. Whoa, that's a real optical illusion for somebody that's a little less experienced. They will see that opening over there and just sail that way. Once we get around this corner, we'll turn the engine back off and get back to the sailing. Just be no way to negotiate this without the motor. .76, 77 depth here, so it's nice and deep. And then we'll head down to the spot. Looks like a little bit of a town or something. Nightingale Harbor down here. Oh, so we got a really shallow reef right coming up. It's right in the middle. We have to cross this right in the middle. Whoa. Getting some serious windage here. Got turned around just when I went to check that. I would recommend to drop the sail to other people because it is a handful leaving it up, but I just didn't want to bother putting it down and then taking it, putting it back up again over here. So I think we're gonna have to, there's gonna be a really shallow spot coming up right between these 2 points. Looks like you gotta hit it like right in the middle. Oh, actually it's 0, 2, and then 11 in the middle, so. You can kind of see the light water on the right there. Yeah, and over on the left. Right there. Okay, I think we're looking good. Look at the depth. Going over the spot. 1.5. Whoa, she was shallow there. Must have just cleared. The wind is coming right at us. We're so close haul, we wouldn't even be able to sail. Here we go. We can do a little sailing for a short period of time. So this is the beta, so it is a work in progress. I think they're just checking at this point just to see how it runs. Just keeping that GPS map up so we can find our way through here. Just giving everybody a look around in all the directions. Whoa, getting shallow here. 2.3. It is. Whoa, getting really shallow really quick there. We just avoided that shoal. Which they did not show on the GPS. So it's coming right down here. Nice and deep again. Yeah, there's that reef right there. Sticking right out. And that's where we'll call it for this part of the journey. Thanks for watching.